the madness.
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mantho, and today I'm going to be doing a Moonkin guide. So first, I'm going to be going over the talents, which you can see right here. I'm not going with Force of Nature because all they do is they taunt now, and they don't really root anymore. So I'm just going to try to make this guide really quick. So here we go. Warrior of a Loon. The next two lunar strikes are instant cast, which could be good because this does give you a lot of astral power, which is what you need for Starfall and Star Surge. But the thing with it is it's a 45-second cooldown, and it's only 2 lunar strikes. Like, honestly, guys, I think that Star-Lord is better because it's a passive, and with the procs that you get, it increases the or it reduces the speed cast on Lunar Strike and Wrath, which it procs so much more, like so many more times than Warrior of a Loon would in those 45 seconds. So I think Star-Lord is just the best way to go, but Warrior of a Loon could do some good lining up. If you pop Warrior of a Loon, pop your burst, and then you, I believe it gives you more Astral, so that would be good too. It'll give you like an Insta Star Surge or a Starfall. For the second tier, we have Renewal, and Displacer Beast, and Wild Charge. So Wild Charge, a lot of people have always gone Displacer Beast over Wild Charge because Wild Charge is more known as the Pharaoh ability, and as a Moonkin, you want to try to stay away from your target. I know if you're in Moonkin form, it moves you backwards, but Displacer Beast like teleports you, and it gives you the speed bonus, gets you out of roots. It's way more helpful than Wild Charge, because Wild Charge you would have to shape shift out and then Wild Charge backwards. So overall, Displacer Beast is better than Wild Charge. And then Renewal, it's really good, but it's a 2-minute cooldown, and you also have to get out of form for it. A lot of your heals now you have to get out of your form, and I really hate it. Now for the third tier, I'm running Restoration Affinity because it's the only heals that we get passively for still being in our form. For all of our abilities, we have to be, or not all of our abilities, but all of our other heals, we have to be out of our form. I also take this because you get Regrowth and Swift Men back. And I really don't see the point in going with Pharaoh Affinity or Guardian Affinity because I'm a Moonkin. Why would I want to be in Bear trying to tank or Pharaoh when I could just switch to those specs? I mean, that's why I'm a Moonkin. So I need the passive healing for Restoration Affinity. So for fourth tier, I'm running Typhoon right now, but these are all really good. Mass Entanglement, 1v1 situation against Warrior, go ahead and root them. Or against a Warrior again, you could stun them. Stun goes for any class really. Mass Entanglement might not go for any class, but keep in mind it is a range, and Typhoon, as you guys all know, knocks back. Not as far as Shami knockback, but it's still a knockback, so off Lumber Mill or Eye of the Storm, something like that can work. Alright guys, for 5th tier, I'm running Soul of the Forest rather than Incarnation and Stellar Flare because it's a passive and it increases the damage bonus from Lunar and Solar Empowerment by additional 15% and reduces the astral cost by Starfall by 10%, which is super good for Battlegrounds. For example, in Battlegrounds, you always see Boomkins topping, and you know why they're topping? Because they're dotting everything up and they're Starfalling. And Starfall is a really big ability that you need in Battlegrounds for that big AoE damage to be topping on those leaderboards. That's why I'm running this over Incarnation to keep some Astral Power still, and Incarnation is a really long cooldown. So moving on to the 90, I'm running Shooting Stars because Moonfire and Sunfire damage over time has a 10% chance to call down a falling star, which is more extra damage. Now Astral Commune could be really good for the Astral Power. 75 Astral Power is a lot, but the cooldown is a really long time. And now for our 100, I'm running Stellar Drift because it increases Starfall's radius. Honestly, without this, Starfall, sorry about that. Starfall's radius is not that far. I can show you guys, but I feel like you guys have already tested with this, and like the range with it right now is pretty big with this talent, and if I take it off, it's not as big. And a lot of people, when they're grouped like fighting a base, they're not stacked on top of each other, like they're spread out having a 1v1, but they're all over the place, but still in that one group. So you're going to need that big stellar flare to get those big starfalls off. For Nature's Balance, I don't really see a point in running this because my Lunar Strike is going to extend the duration of my Moonfire, and Solar Wrath's going to extend the duration of my Sunfire. I don't see the point in this really when I could just reapply them. It's really not that hard, and then with this it's just overall better. I guess for arena situations you could always swap everything around within these 100 talents, but for battlegrounds, which is mainly what I do on my Boomkin, because in arenas they're not that great right now considering they have to cast a lot of their things, I run Stellar Flare. Alright guys, so here we go into our rotation, and after I finish the rotation I'm going to play a few clips of my Boomkin Druid that I did get ever since I started playing my Boomkin Druid. I hope you guys enjoy this guide, and let's get right into the rotation. So guys, right here I'm at the 70 target dummies in Stormwind. So it doesn't really matter that they're low level. I'm just going to show you guys what you should be doing. So let's say these three are all targets. So first target, I have to dot everyone up, get your astral power and get your dots going, and this also has a chance to proc your shooting stars, so your procs are proccing your shooting stars too on each target, and then you start casting some lunar strikes or your solar strikes and then drop a starfall on them. Make sure to keep your dots on them though. If you're being trained or they're just following you around, honestly what I do is I just keep kiting and keep dotting them up, and then I'll throw my star search at them. But keep in mind, like you see right here, I just got my proc. Keep in mind that these procs do stack twice. So if you have 2 stacks, that's the max right there. So you have to get one of your stacks off, either for lunar or solar. Sorry about that. And that's basically the rotation, guys. When you're popping your Starfall or your Star Surges, you could also pop Celestial Alignment for a lot of big damage, which is like your big booty burst. So you guys see how the range is right here? If I'm not running Stellar Drift, like I said earlier, basically it would just take up these 3 dummies right here, which it is a good area of effect, but like there's probably targets going to be over there, they're probably going to be over there, they're not going to be all cluttered right here in this one target like I said earlier. So basically that's it for this guide, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you have any tips for anyone in the comments or anything that I did wrong, make sure to point it out like you guys always do. Always helps me out as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.